Welcome to Lake Como and the Italian Alps. Italy is known for its extensive train network. One can take the high-speed Frecciarossa train from Venice to Milan that takes just 3 hours. The business class offers luxurious seats with great legroom and also a box of snacks. As our onward journey to Lake Como was planned for the next morning, we spent the night in Milan. There are a lot of reasonable hotels and B&Bs near the central station that can be booked for a stopover. The Milan Central Station is almost 95 years old and is a reminiscent of the Parisian architecture style. The regional trains connect Milan to the Lake Como region and the journey takes almost 2 to 3 hours. There are a lot of small towns and villages on the shores of the lake, and we chose the small village of Bellagio as our base for the next 2 days. This small village in the Lombardy region of Italy offers a lot of options for short and medium term stays. The regional trains run almost every hour during the day and are quite comfortable, clean and punctual. They are also less crowded and hence make the journey quite enjoyable. For our plan for the day, we took a train to Chiavenna via Colico, witnessing some gorgeous views of the villages, the lake and the Alps. Chiavenna is a small village in the Italy's west border region and well connected to the southern areas of Switzerland. One can easily spend the waiting time clicking some great pictures and testing the zoom features of their camera with the snow-capped alpine peaks. There is an hourly bus service from Chiavenna to St. Moritz in Switzerland that costs just €10 and takes less than 2 hours. Tickets for this journey can be booked online or on the spot from the driver. This journey offers a variety of landscapes as the bus climbs up the Alps and then down to the alpine lakes of Switzerland. The views of the cascading waterfalls, valleys and the alpine lakes reflecting the towering mountains make this journey a memorable experience. Primarily known for its luxury resorts and winter sports like skiing, snowboarding and ice skating, St. Moritz is a premier destination almost 1800 meters above sea level. The lake of St. Moritz transforms into a frozen wonderland during the winters, hosting horse races, ice polo and even a cricket on ice event. The Bernina Express, operated by the Rhaetian Railway of Switzerland, is one of the most scenic train journeys in the world. The first-class coaches offer cozy seating with panoramic windows and need to be booked well in advance in the prime seasons. You are also offered some chocolates and souvenirs as part of the journey. There are different routes and the one we took was from St. Moritz to Tirano in Italy. This is a UNESCO World Heritage route, known not only for the breathtaking views but also for its engineering marvels, including 55 tunnels and 196 bridges along the way. The train operates round the year and offers different experiences depending on the season. You can easily carry some food from the cafe at the station and buy beers and other drinks on board to complete the overall experience. The train crosses the famous Bernina Pass at an altitude of 2200 meters, where one can enjoy the views of the Moritz glacier and the shimmering Lake Bianco. The lake is fed by the glacial meltwater, making it rich in fine mineral particles that reflect light and create the distinctive hue. Surrounded by rugged peaks and expansive alpine meadows, Lake Bianco is a key landmark along the route. At this stop, one can feel the fresh air and take some great pictures of the train and the views around it. The train then descends down the mountains into the lush green valleys of Italian-speaking Switzerland and finally into the Lake Como region. There are loops and spirals built on the way that help the train lose more height within a very short distance. A full 360-degree turn helps the train lose up to 70 meters of height. The train then finally arrives in the charming small town of Tirano. Tirano is very well connected with the rest of the Lake Como region. One can easily take the regional trains back to their base location, which in our case is Bellagio. For day 2, we plan to take a trip to the most famous towns of the region, Varenna and Bellagio. A morning stroll along the beautifully decorated lake shores is highly recommended. You also come across these beautiful fragrance-themed outlets that sell perfumes, soaps, candles, etc. It's a good idea to grab some coffee and breakfast at one of the lakeside cafes while you wait to board your ferry. Ferries are the most popular and enjoyable ways to explore the lake's charming towns and villages and is used by both tourists and locals. Tickets can be bought for single journeys or for the entire day. Taking a ferry on the lake is not just a mode of transportation, but an essential part of the overall experience. Besides its idyllic views and historic castles, Varenna is also famous for the Lover's Walk, which is a charming pedestrian path along the shore of the lake. The walkway is lined with vibrant flowers, lush greenery, and wrought iron railings, adding to its overall charm and romance. And that also makes it a perfect spot to take great pictures. It connects the port to the center, and there are several gelateria that offer delicious homemade gelatos. You will also come across several set of stairs that connect the walkway to the main town above. The stairs are beautiful and well decorated with flowers and also offer a quiet spot for people to sit, relax, and just chat. The walk leads to the charming center that presents a host of restaurants that serve delicious Italian cuisine and are usually bustling with tourists in the summer months. It's a good idea to get some lunch here and then proceed to the next stop, Bellagio. There are also bigger ferries on which people can drive in with their cars and bikes and save a lot of time and energy. The ferry rides between these towns are generally less than 30 minutes, and hence a lot of people prefer to stand or even take a walk on the ferries to feel the freshening winds on their faces. Standing in front of the ferries, one can experience a cool blow of mist on the face, and during the summer months, this acts like a natural rejuvenator. Once the connecting bridge has been set up, pedestrians and cyclists walk out first, followed by the motorists. Bellagio is also known as the Pearl of Lake Como. It offers a picturesque setting offering scenic walks and the best natural backgrounds to click pictures with. One can choose to explore the town on foot or take a small toy train that provides a brief tour around the town. And with the location at the point where the lake splits into two branches, it offers stunning and unique views of the lake and the surrounding mountains. It is also famous for its architectural charm as well as expansive gardens and villas. There is also a bustling market area flocked with tourists where one can indulge in some luxury and souvenir shopping. Bellagio also offers very good restaurants, and it is also popular for some luxury hotels which are frequented by those looking for a more premium experience. Sitting by one of these lakeside restaurants with a delicious pizza and some wine is a great experience in itself. If you have more time, you can also take a ferry to Bellagio and spend a couple of hours there. As we had a train to catch, we called it a day and took our ferry back to Milano. And from there, we took our final scenic train to Milan. Milan Cathedral, or Duomo di Milano, is one of the most iconic landmarks in Milan and a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Its construction began in 1386 and took nearly 6 centuries to complete. It is the seat of the Archbishop of Milan. The cathedral square is always bustling with tourists and is also famous as the site for some great concerts. Finally, we found a group of devotees of Lord Krishna, and we couldn't have asked for a better way to end our day.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.